Woke and Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications so you be notified every time I drop some content. This video right here is wild. I want y'all to check it out.
Yo, to anyone who's deep in the rabbit hole, bro, buckle up, bro, because this shit is absolutely insane. So, I took some notes here, so I remember what to say. So, in 1893, this guy named Ingersoll Lockwood wrote a 3-part book series, right? The first one is called Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump. The second one is called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. And the third one is called The Last President. All right? In the first book, Little Baron Trump lives in Trump Castle in Germany. And he finds a manuscript by a man named Don Fum that leads to underground tunnels in Russia that have portals to other dimensions. Okay? The first 2 books are just about Baron Trump and his dog, like, exploring all these weird dimensions, right? But this is where it really gets weird, bro. In the third book, The Last President, Don Fum uses these portals to become a controversial president who lives on 5th Avenue in New York. And he basically ruins the price of gold and is super controversial and ruins everything. His vice president's name is Pence, bro. That shit is absolutely crazy, but it gets even crazier, bro. Ingersoll Lockwood lived on the exact same street as Nikola Tesla when he wrote this book series. At the very same time that he was living on this street with Nikola Tesla was claiming that he invented time travel. Like, he deadass was saying, I'm about to make freaking time traveling portals and we're about to do it. And a little bit after, he mysteriously dies in a hotel, and all of his blueprints, all of his inventions are in this hotel when he dies. Guess who gets sent, along with the CIA, to pick up his blueprints? John G. Trump. Trump's literal blood uncle, bruh. Think about it, bro. It gets even deeper, though. Werner von Braun, Nazi scientist, by the way, founder of NASA, wrote a book called Project Mars in 1953 about a man named Elon who takes everyone to Mars. The founder of NASA. And now Trump and Tesla are working together. They got space and time. Think about it, 5th Avenue right by Times Square. I'm telling you, dog. This shit is a simulation, bro.
Now, so in case y'all ain't get it, because I watched the video like 5 times before I decided to, make a video on this so I could fully understand what he was saying. The guy that wrote those 3 books, Ingersoll Lockwood, I wrote it down too, so I'll, remember what to say. Ingersoll Lockwood, and it's simple. Ingersoll Lockwood, he wrote those 3 books back in 18 whatever. He lived on the same block as Nikola Tesla. At the same time, he lived on that block. At the same time he lived on that block, this dude Nikola Tesla was telling everybody, yeah, I got some time travel shit. Because, if you do some research on Nikola Tesla, you know what I mean? He basically was an engineer. He was an inventor. And he was on some futuristic shit of how, like, the world used electricity. So he was basically telling everybody, yeah, you know what I mean? I got this electricity shit down packed. I know how to do time travel. I've been doing it, and this shit about to blow up. You know what I mean? By him doing this, he probably showed Inger Lockwood, mind you, they live on the same block. He probably took this motherfucker into the future, showed him some shit, and Ingersoll Lockwood like, damn, I need to write a book on this shit, but let me change up some of the names just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I could write a book on it now, no, because mind you, he probably showed him the future, brought him back. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, while he doing all this, right? The motherfucking CIA, everybody get a wind of this shit. Take him out in the hotel mysteriously, like they always do. Then they send Trump uncle with the CIA. Yeah, John G. Trump, that's his uncle, blood uncle, to get all his documents, all his inventions. You know what I'm saying? And around this time, Donald Trump, he little, he a young boy, but that's his blood uncle. So he got access to all this shit. Now, what make it even more crazier is that now Trump is working with Elon. Elon, Tesla, you know what I'm saying? They got Tesla, like they still big up Tesla for all his work. Think about it. They bigging up Tesla for all his work. But Elon, you know what I'm saying, and Trump, they working together. A lot of people saying like, yeah, it ain't gonna be no more presidents after Trump. How do they know all this? Conspiracy? Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta stop thinking that everything is just a conspiracy. This shit is too much. Then a vice president named Pence, the underground portals in Russia. I was just watching some shit about the president over in Russia, and how he got all these portals. He be dealing with different entities or extraterrestrials, like they just pop up in these portals and shit. And look at Donald Trump connection to Russia. Like, come on, man. Like them niggas is tight. You know what I mean? Now, with all that said, what else was I about to say? It was something else that tied in all this. The NASA dude that wrote the book about Elon, like another coincidence, taking everybody to Mars, and what Elon doing right now? What are they doing right now? Trying to populate Mars. Yo, this shit is deep. It's very deep. It's very interesting. What's your thoughts, man? Then you know what's crazy? The crazy part that stuck out to me, Don Fum in the book, he went on to be a controversial president he was a New Yorker, lived in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, to me, this is deep. I always say, you know what I mean, we living in a simulation. Not only that, right? Back to Elon, that's what I wanted to say. It was a lady, I think she was like a caretaker for Elon when he was little. She said when she went in his room, when he was a little boy, he had opened up portals. Elon. So, like, I don't know if he figured this shit out at a young age, but she said it was some demonic shit going on. Like, he was levitating and it was portals opened up in his room. And she said this years ago. I don't know where this lady at now, or if they took the video off YouTube, because I can't find it no more. But I remember, I know it's somewhere still floating around. But she said when she came in his room, it was portals open up, and this when he was a little kid. All them motherfuckers, they not right, yo. They not right. This Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments too. It's wild.